Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children. We welcome you to our online teaching academy Ekalaiva. Children, today we are going to start our new lesson in Economics, Unit 3. Our topic is money and credit. The learning objectives of this lesson are: we are going to know about the barter system. We are going to understand about money and various transactions of money. We are going to discuss about the role of RBI, and also we are going to understand about the various types of credit and beneficiaries. So first, money. In this screen also you can see various currencies. So this chapter deals with the evolution of money over the years and its functions. It also elucidates on the role of the Reserve Bank of India. Almost all things used by man have a monetary value, isn't it? For example, if you take the pay given for labor, wages, and services, are all fixed on the basis of money. So, if you take the taxes and duties are also paid in the form of money, we would have seen our parents planning the expenses at our home every month. So, the monthly income, pending expenditure, savings, payment of interest, all are measured in terms of money. So not only at homes, but also the budgets of a country or states are also framed on the basis of money. So the government as well as private institutions and industries calculate their financial status through money. Thus, money plays a predominant role in all our lives. In this first we are going to discuss about the barter system. Barter system is exchanging goods for goods without the usage of money in the primitive stage. Exchanging goods for goods without the use of money. So, if there arises a question, has man always used money? The answer would be no. How? When did money enter into the lives of men? So, in this lesson, let us learn about the evolution of money over the years. In your lower classes, you would have studied a lot about early man, isn't it? So, ancient man hunted and gathered food. He lived in caves and forests. So, in later stages, he invented weapons for hunting and gathering food. Later, he invented fire and learned to practice agriculture. So, when the agriculture yield was high, they made handicrafts. When there was surplus in agricultural produce and other articles, they exchanged it with people who needed them. So, for example, if a community had excess foodstuff, they would exchange that with those who had excess parts, for example. Likewise, when a particular grain grew in abundance in a region, it was exchanged for a different crop in another region. So these articles which were exchanged through barter system can be termed as the first form of trade. So in this picture also you can see how the people are exchanging goods. So you can see he is giving some vegetables like that, and he is instead of that he is going to get some grains or pulses. So in this picture you can see clearly how the people were exchanging goods for goods without the use of money. Now we are going to discuss about coins. So we discussed about the barter system which flourished wherever civilizations thrived. So this system was active not only within a civilization but also among civilizations. So this was the initial form of international trade also. So during archaeological excavations in Egypt and Iraq, articles used during the Indus Valley civilization were excavated and we get lot of information from that, how they traded, how they utilized coins for trading and all. So as years went by, there were issues found in barter system. So for example, there were problems in the exchanging needed goods. So a person who had paddy was in need of earthenware, for instance, but the person who had pots and other utensils was not in need of paddy. Thus, the needs of many people were not fulfilled. So measuring the quantity and value of the goods exchanged were found very difficult. So to solve these issues, they fixed a common item with a standard value for the effective exchange of goods. So it was usually in the form of some metal. Metals were rare to find and could be maintained for a long time and never lost their value. Hence, the metals can be termed as the first form of money also. These may be the reasons why metals were chosen. Gold, silver, and copper were the metals used first, so they were called as ancient currency. So during some times, leather, beads, shells, tobacco, salt, corn, and even slaves were exchanged as barter. If we take natural money, the metals such as silver and gold gained importance gradually all over the world because all over the world, all the people they started to get an idea about the usage of metal. So these metals were used as standard value in exchange of goods. So this was called as natural money. In this picture also you can see some gold and silver bars. So people started to use these metals as standard value in exchange of goods, especially coins made of gold and silver. Now we will move to paper money. Paper money came into being as the next stage after the coins. So this money was without form and people started saving in banks. So people find it very easy to save their wealth in the form of paper currencies rather than saving paddy bags or any other products, commodities they were producing. So as days went by, issues arose because while trade prospered, there were insufficient reserves of gold and silver. So mines also had a limited reserve of these metals. So an alternative was found and coins were made using metals with lesser value. So these were used to buy and sell goods of lesser value. It was used as the money of the poor people. So paper money came into being as the next stage. This money was without form and people started to save in their bank accounts. So money has become an inseparable part of everyone's life today. It has changed its forms in the economic front. Money transactions are done through many ways in the electronic world. Children, today we discussed about money. We discussed about paper money, we discussed about coins, and barter system also we discussed. Tomorrow we will be continuing our lesson, and tomorrow our topic is electronic transactions. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest update. Thank you, children.